Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of MOTDF Gaming. As you can see, we're going to be starting a mod pack today called Ghost Finem. This mod pack is created by Landstrider. I had started playing a mod pack by him called Future's Edge, and got talking to him, and I found out that that was actually a sequel to this mod pack, so I thought I would pick it up and try it out for my first YouTube series. So before we get into the game, I would like to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing with this YouTube channel. As you can see, we'll be playing Minecraft for one, but also I intend to add other games later on, other mod packs, maybe try a series that doesn't have a hardcore questing mode like this one does. But fair warning, I'm pretty terrible at video games, even though I love them. And I'm sure that you will see me die a lot, especially seeing how, for this mod pack in particular, I'm going to try and play as much of it as possible on camera. I may, after I learn how to edit some things out, edit some of the more tedious parts out, like resource gathering and stuff like that, but I will do my best to do all quests on camera. And right, why don't we go ahead and get into the mod pack. We're going to be playing a single player world. Obviously you have to create a new world. Why don't we just call it, I don't know. A great underrated movie. More world options. I always play with cheats on in case I get stuck in a situation where there's a glitch or something like that and I need to get myself out. I will not be using the cheats in order to be able to, like, give myself items or anything like that. I like playing with them on just for safety's sake. We'll leave structures on, world type default, bonus chest off, or generation. We'll just leave this as it is because I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. And we'll go ahead and create a new world. While the world's creating, talk a little bit more about the channel. I'm intending to try and play for about 20 to 30 minute clips, and then I'll stop and then I'll record the next clip, and I'm going to try and release a video every single day. Now there may be, a day where I miss while I'm trying to figure out editing software and stuff like that, because I'm a complete noob at all of this. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going in completely blind. I mean, I know Minecraft, but I do not know video editing whatsoever. So if you guys have any tips or tricks or things you'd like to see or do, please send me a message either in the video description below, or you could check out my Twitter page, send me a message there, follow me if you want. Any support would be great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming, and we'll see how it goes. All right, looks like we're getting into game, or maybe not. Please hold for technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. A better records disclaimer. Part of this mod makes use of flashing lights and images. Consult parents or guardians before continuing. I am not responsible for anything that may occur while using this mod. Okay, well, let's rave it up. Ooh. What did I spawn in? It's giving me a wither effect. Yuck. Wither, weakness, nausea. Am I really going to die like 3 seconds into the mod pack? Because if so, that's kind of ridiculous. Alright, there we go. So I'm in an extreme hills biome. You can see that right under the mini map in the top left hand corner. Let me go ahead and turn the game sounds back up, seeing how I turned them down in order to do the intro. There we go. This is a 1.7.10 mod pack, just to make you aware. I need to fix some stuff. Environment menu. Interesting. Okay. Options, video settings, render chunks will go down to 8 just because we're recording. Down to 60. View bobbing off. I hate view bobbing. Clouds off. Particles decreased. Graphics fast. Smooth lighting off. Try and get this as smooth for a recording as possible. Bring up the brightness. Alright. So let's go ahead and look at the quest book.
As you wake, a rush of information floods your mind. Flashes of the past clarify how you came to be here. The Earth had run out of resources to support its exponentially growing population. Wars had begun to break out among the smaller countries over food and water first. When the energy crisis reached critical, the superpowers joined the fray. It was shortly after that one of those powers launched the first nukes. No one will remember who started it, but once it began, every other power pressed the button as well. Knowing that this fate was coming, a group of scientists from all over the world had colluded to form the Regenesis Project. They launched many rockets with advanced technology capable of synthesizing life. You are the product of that technology, loaded with all kinds of technical knowledge and an overwhelming desire to reboot the human race. As your head continues to spin with random bits of history and science, you also get the feeling yours was not the first vessel to return. Your instincts are telling you that you are in danger and that you need to find a temperate area to make base quickly.
Alright, so that's a little interesting. So we are essentially, the product of some type of Genesis project to restart the human race. It's mentioned here that I should find a temperate area in order to make a base quickly. Probably a good idea. So as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, I have water level saturation as well as temperature. And because I'm in an extreme hills plus biome, my temperature is rather cold. Especially seeing how it's affected by altitude and things like that. So that's going to be something we need to do pretty quickly. So this looks like all carpenter blocks, which are safe. Nifty. Alright, so we got some building blocks, which is pretty good because if you notice outside it's largely obsidian, and I don't have anything that I can mine that with right now. We also have a leadstone energy cell, a chemical synthesizer, a chemical decomposer, that's the word I was looking for. HB7. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a gun though. Some rotten food, some cooked meat ingots, that sounds lovely. Some torches, a bucket, and a couple of energy cells. So maybe the energy cells go to the HB7 from the same mod. I'm not certain. But there we go. We have our starting stuff. Dang it. Lovely. I hate nausea. I think it's probably the worst effect ever. So I'm going to pull up the mini map. Looks like there is a river over here. Extreme Hills. Extreme Hills M. We really want to get out of the extreme hills if possible. Ooh, there's forest over here. Forest is not bad. It's still a little on the cold side. Plains would be ideal, but beggars can't be choosers. So we're going to go ahead and set a waypoint here for forest. And then we're going to go ahead and head that way real quick. And see if we can get into an area with a little bit warmer of a climate. Also, wouldn't be a bad thing to, consider making a base. This is a hardcore mod pack, look at that. A hardcore mod pack, like I had said before, which means we do have lives. We start with 3 lives, so not too bad, but definitely want to get somewhere before the monsters start coming out at night, because if we're not in a safe area, we are going to get destroyed, because as you can see, everything is stone and obsidian, and I have no pickaxe, no anything in order to get any resources. Parkour. Yeah, so our best bet is to get somewhere, use our transparent technical blocks in order to make a temporary shelter. Right, we're in the forest now, and once we get that temporary shelter set up, I guess we'll probably some kind of bug stung me. What? Lame. Oh, that's gonna give me weakness? Seriously? Well, as you can see, this mod pack is pretty intense. Ideally, I'd like to be near a water source, if at all possible, because if I'm not, then things like staying hydrated is going to become immensely more difficult. This is going to send me back up into the extreme hills, isn't it? According to this, I'm still in forest, although I'm not being able to get over that. What is that over there? It looks like a village? Do village spawn on this map? I don't know. But if it is a village, that would certainly help me out a whole hell of a lot. No, it is structures, though. Forest hills. A little bit colder than a forest, but better than extreme hills. And then we're back into a forest. Awesome. Fantastic. Look at this. We have our own little base already. Wow. This is such a good find. I had no idea this was here. So we got some obsidian here, some carpenter's torches. Well, that block is now there. There's some drawers there. Oh my goodness. Oh, such a good find. Such a good find. Some arm. Ooh, Jesus. And there we go. Our first death of the server. Wonderful. Oh, and there are so many zombie pigmen here. Holy cow. Wonderful. Yeah, I guess we'll respawn. I think we're out of luck though, because now I have nothing whatsoever to start with, and my grave is being blocked by those zombie pigmen. So that's wonderful. let's see if we can get back over there and do something. We're in a forest again. It's good. Yeah, there's still zombie pigmen all about my grave. If we even have gravestones, because I'm not certain we have gravestones in this mod pack. There's something else up over there. Maybe that'd be a little bit safer? Your guess is as good as mine. We're gonna find out. This might be the shortest intro to a mod pack ever. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if for some reason I am to die 3 times in a row, then game's over. World's locked, and I have to start over from the beginning. So, let's grab some armor. And yep. Okay, so these areas are dangerous. Good to know. I might have to just start a new world at this point because I have 1 life, I have no items, and yeah. Oh, so unlucky. So unlucky. And here I thought it was a lucky start. Well, if I knew how to edit, I could totally, cut out, go start a new world, come back, same world, same location, same seed. Oh man, I am so out of luck on this one. So out of luck. So that's the seed, 66114724668041541341349. Yeah, best start to a mod pack ever. Get totally fake typed and then just die constantly. I'm going to go ahead and write down this seed, and I'm going to probably have to start a new world because there is no way I'm going to be able to survive this night or get my stuff back or deal with the zombie pigmen. And yeah, well, why don't I go ahead and write this down, and I'll start a new world with the same seed, and we will come right back. Alright, so welcome back. I've recreated the world. I've got out of the poisonous pit of doom that you spawn in it. Also, I just went back and rewatched some of the last clip. That clip was already 18 minutes long. No idea that went on for that long already. So this episode's probably going to be a little bit on the longer side compared to what most of the rest of the episodes are going to be because I still really haven't gotten anything done. So we can get back into it. Also, I noticed the audio in the first clip is being recorded at the same time as my voice as the game sounds are. And the game sounds were really loud and kind of overpowering, so I turned down the game sounds. I do have a separate audio recording software from what I'm using to record the video, and I might end up using that in future episodes to record my voice separate from the game. That way I can play with the levels a little bit more. Again, it's something that I'm going to learn as we progress through this pack together, both in editing and gameplay. So we'll get back into it now. Yep, there's the weakness, the wither, the nausea, the wonderful things that affect you from, I think that's witch water.
As you wake, a rush.
And we already heard that, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. By the way, that was Landstrider. So, yeah. Also, being his mod pack, I would highly suggest that if you are interested in mod pack, that you go follow him on his Twitter page. I will link the Twitter page in the description below. I will also link my Twitter page in the description below. And yeah, any likes, supports, anything like that would be wonderful, seeing how I am just starting out. And let's get back on track. Life rebooted. Crash and burn. The vehicle that you have crashed in is nearby. Grab the most vital equipment from the vessel, and the chemical decomposer and synthesizer. You are also able to find charged power cells and a blaster. Oh, so it was a weapon. And some ammo cells. A blaster, or a bucket to collect water, and some emergency building supplies in the storage safe. You need to make a safe shelter and set up the chemical decomposer and the synthesizer with the power cell. You must take great care in picking the location to make camp and setting up the machines because you don't have any tools. Yes, I am painfully aware of that. Yet, to safely disassemble them once they've been placed. So essentially, when I place down my tools and stuff like that, I have absolutely nothing to pick them back up with in order to move. So kind of once we set up our place, that's where our place is going to be. So what it's asking for, you also found what was left of some food supplies in the safe. Most have gone bad, but maybe you can still put them to good use. Once you have found a good location to set up camp, put the spoiled food in the decomposer to get some basic organic materials back and break those down again to get the basic atoms they are made from. You can use the synthesizer to create vital organic compounds. So what it's asking for is it wants me to have 1 nitrogen, 1 carbon, 1 oxygen, and 1 hydrogen. And then I will get the reward of a protein and some magnesium. Also, I will be able to pick an energy cell, a cooked meat ingot, a full heart, or some Tyrian blocks. I honestly don't know what I'll pick, because, as we saw before, I got completely destroyed by zombie pigmen, like, 2 seconds into the previous recording, once the game actually started. So the full heart is rather appealing, but at the same time, I don't have a way of gathering building blocks. So the Tyrian might be a better choice, I guess. Anyways, so let's get started. Let's go back in here, pick out all of this stuff. So that's the cooked meat ingots, which sounds lovely. It's 0% rotten, and it'll last between 6 to 7 days. So, and then this is our rotten food. Oh, and it also has diminishing returns. Wonderful. So that's spice of life there. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back over to the forest once again. Wait a second. Oh, cool. It loaded up, actually, my markers from the last time. So that's wonderful. I did not realize it would do that. Great. Let's, I want to grab a little bit of this gravel, because I can use that as a door, because I can break the gravel with my fists, unlike pretty much everything else here. We'll get over to that original waypoint like I had wanted. And actually, before we do that, Let's go ahead and pick up a bucket of water. I'm getting stung by some type of bug. Lovely. I gotta say, Landstrider, you have made this into a sadist type pack, because this is ridiculous, but I love it. Don't want to fall into lava. So, ow. We're gonna get back up over here. Gonna drop down into the forest biome. I think this is as good a place as any to set up a base. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna start the base at. So let's go ahead and start laying out some building blocks. Dang it. So that's one misplaced block. Oh, what? Why can't I put that there? That's weird. Some guy, the bug maybe? I don't know what's causing that. And there's another misplaced block. Wonder, does the gravel? Okay, so the gravel will place and not break. And now that one won't either. Okay, so what I think it is there must have been a ghost block registering there, and so it was canceling out the block placement. It's the best guess I have, anyways. And I am going to be desperately low on blocks. Yeah, this is not looking too good. Oh, I got a little bit of a thing here. Although this bee constantly stinging me, or whatever it is that's constantly stinging me, is really annoying. Because, wait, what? Okay. Don't know what's going on here, but we'll just do that, and then I'm sure there's some more gravel around here somewhere. The big question is going to be is, at my 2 death points, do I still have graves there? I don't know. Although I do know that I need some gravel, which I don't know where I can get some. Ah, wonderful. So, the gravel is going to be extremely useful, seeing how it's the only block I can mine with my hands right now. Let's see if this one gets... Seriously, what is going on? No, that's not okay. That is not okay. Are you kidding me? So essentially I have to have a block here. If I move this block, does that block move? It does. Oh! I know what it is. This mod pack has gravity in it, doesn't it? Yep, it does. I'm almost positive of it. So, gravel is considered a loose block and therefore moves because it has no internal structure. So it always seeks to find the lowest point. So if I have something here, it's going to fall here. So what I need is I need to have another block of gravel to place here, and then this block will actually stay. Or at least I'm hoping that's what's going on, because if it's not, then I have no idea what's going on. And it's becoming nighttime. Yep, this is looking better than last time, but still pretty bleak. Not gonna lie. I was really hoping to get a couple of quests done on camera this first day, but it's looking increasingly less likely. So can I put it there? Okay, great. Now I have one air block here, which some kind of insect is still stinging me. And I have no idea what's going on. So we have a nice little 3 flat space here. So we will stick the leadstone energy cell here. And we'll put the chemical synthesizer and the chemical decomposer. These should be getting energy if this was configured, which it isn't. Okay, so these are now filling up with energy. This is losing energy. I am not doing so well as far as hydration is concerned. Let's stick a torch. There we go. Alright, this bug is driving me nuts. What is causing me to get stung constantly, which is giving me weakness all the time? Because, okay, I'm also feeling peckish. Does that mean I need to eat? Okay, I'm not feeling peckish anymore. Alright, so, let's, am I doing something wrong? What am I doing wrong? Alrighty. Well, let's see, I got 40 carbon, 10 magnesium, 30 nitrogen, and, well, that is a lot of other base chemicals. So let's go ahead and look at this. So I have the carbon, I need the oxygen and the hydrogen, also have the nitrogen, which means I probably need to break down my protein. Okay, so I got some lysine, some cysteine, some asparic acid, some serine, some alanine, some glycine. Can we just go ahead and stick these bad boys back in and there we go, nothing but base elements. Alright. Hey! I got it! First quest done! Awesome. Well, now I can get some Tyrian blocks, which is nice. Or do I want some meat ingots? Or I honestly don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna take the building blocks. Because otherwise I'm not certain I will have building blocks again anytime soon. So let's go back and let's look at the next one. So we need some chlorophyll. I need 2 chlorophyll. So the building blocks of life. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen are the most basic building components of life. Of course, you need some other elements in trace amounts to ignite the spark. It is important to note that algae grows best in very shallow water. Chlorophyll is life's most basic method of gathering energy from its environment. With this compound, plants can convert light to stored energy. So it's essentially we're going to use chemistry in order to build civilization again, which is actually a really cool concept. So when I have made algae, when I made chlorophyll, I'll get 3 algae and probably end up taking the silicon. Yeah, I think the silicon's probably going to be the best choice. What's in the extra lives category? Repeatable quests. With enough raw materials, you can fashion a clone of yourself just in case. Oh, jeez, 100 protein. That is a lot of components. Holy crap. Okay. So that's good to know. Assuming this is killing zombies. Yeah, I have to kill a total of 100 zombies. Blazes? Yep, 50 blazes. Some skeletons, some creepers, cyborgs. Oh, pigmen. Okay. So essentially these are all just killing tasks, where I kill the mobs in order to gain life. Then I have another section here called Explore. Seek out resources from ancient times to eliminate threats and liberate their resources. I'm assuming those are things like those camps that I found just a little bit ago. So I can take out broken spawn. Ooh, dark steel block. That's so good. So it's in diamond. Yeah. Probably if I get this. Oh, it's specifically pigment spawners. Pure energy, blaze spawners. Yeah. Yep. This is the real deal. I think we're gonna stick in this section for now because those other tasks are just way beyond our means at the current moment. And let's see if we can make some chlorophyll. Suppose first things first is, how do I make chlorophyll? CHLOR. Chlorophyll. So I need 35 carbon, 30 hydrogen, 5 oxygen, 4 nitrogen, and a magnesium. Wonderful. So 35, 35. 35, 30, 5, 4, and 1. So we'll stick these into the chemical synthesizer. It isn't making anything. Did I put... Oh, that would be because I'm dumb. I actually have to set the recipe up here. Man, I am really bad at this. I am sorry, guys. You're probably sitting there screaming at your thing. You're doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong. But I'm working on it. So 30 hydrogen. That's probably where I'm going wrong. Or that's not how I'm going wrong. How am I going wrong? So maybe it has to be in a specific order. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and magnesium. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, magnesium? It does, so it's very specific. Okay. So I now have one chlorophyll. Do I have enough to make a second? I do not, because I don't have enough carbon. Well, we know I have enough nitrogen. I have enough oxygen. We don't have enough nitrogen either. Ooh, this is not good. We're going to have to go ahead and break down another one of our guys here. So we need another 35 carbon. Oh. Okay, so I do have to have it in there. Nitrogen. And one more magnesium. And now it's not working again. Okay, now I'm like really, really, really confused. 35, 35, 4, and 1. Huh. Carbon, nitrogen, magnesium, hydrogen, hydrogen, oxygen. I'm so dumb. Again, you guys are probably screaming at the screen. I know. I know. I am not a smart man. You will learn this with me as I continue to show you that I am not a smart man. Let's go back into Life Rebooted. Building blocks of life. Seriously, we need some glucose now. Wonderful! Because I thought I was done. Well, at least this one I know like the back of my hand. Courtesy of school. C6. H. 12. O6. I had to make 2. Of course I had to make 2. Alright. How do I make algae? And a chemical synthesizer, so I need 2 proteins. Well, I'm starting to get it, guys. I'm starting to get it. And there we go. Wonderful. So I think that should complete this quest, which now gives me the ability to pick up some silicon. And that gives me 3 more algae. Now, I think I want to break one. Really? Wow, I only got 1 protein back from that. Wonderful. Well, let's go ahead and get our stuff back as best we can. I think I'm going to keep those last 2 algae. It is daylight out, so we don't have to worry about being attacked. Feeling a little bit peckish, so we're going to go ahead and numb on some meat ingots. Still, sounds like the grossest thing I've ever had to eat. We'll stick a block of water there. Let's see if we can actually make an infinite spring or not, because I'm not certain if we can. Because if we can make an infinite spring, then we can fill that area over there with water, and then we can place our algae on it, and then the algae will spread, and then we'll be able to break down the algae into more building blocks. So that is our current goal, and depending on whether or not I can actually create a infinite spring, then we will end the episode there. Although my gravel did turn to flint, which means I probably should grab some more of this stuff. Plus I can break it down in the chemical disassembler. Maybe we'll be able to get some stuff. Ow. That was a poor choice. And Oh, lovely, we can. Oh, this is going to make everything so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and make this guy here. And oops. No. Bad. Okay, there we go. I did it again! I'm so bad. Told you guys, I was really bad at this game. And it's becoming nighttime. We're gonna have to get back inside, like, really soon. And there we go. Now we have a fancy little pool of standing water. Also, I can drink, so I'm back at 100% thirst, which is a good thing, because last thing we need is to die of thirst. So we'll place the algae on opposite sides of the water, and we will let it grow. And we'll come back inside of our little hidey hole. And I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for today, everyone. I am going to, in the downtime, figure out how to edit this mess. And also figure out what the heck is causing me to get stung constantly. Because the potion effect bubbles are super annoying. So yeah, also probably going to have to look at finding something to deal with our temperature soon, because the temperature, as you can see, is a little bit on the chilly side. I am a little on the cold side, so I'm going to look at making some proper torches, because these torches, as you can see, are chisel torches, and there's an arrow above them, which was designed so I cannot use it for heat. But if I do make a actual torch from some coal and some wood, then I will actually be able to use that to help keep myself warm. But until the next time, everybody, I just want to say thank you for tuning in to this episode. We got a little bit of building blocks started. We still have 1 protein left. We still have some cooked meat ingots where we can go ahead and turn those into protein if we end up getting really stuck. We also have algae now, which is great. That'll grow and spread across the water. I think it might need daylight in order to do that. I don't know for certain. But as it spreads, we will be able to harvest it in order to break it down. And actually, real quick, let's see what flint breaks down into silicon dioxide, which is silicon and oxygen. Okay, well, that was a little anticlimactic. How about I take half of this and stick that in there, which is just more silicon dioxide. Okay, so it looks like this is pretty much only good for silicon dioxide, which if I had realized that, I would have definitely picked more food, because silicon is rather easy to make, or easy to get. There's a decent amount of gravel around. But yeah, no, I'm yammering on again. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.